Clerks is a film where two guys stand behind a counter and discuss Star Wars like their life depends on it. And somehow this black and white film became a cornerstone of 90s indie cinema. American indie cinema. Some movies feel like they could have been made by anyone, but Clerks isn't one of those. Kevin Smith is basically standing next to you whispering jokes the entire time. The movie is soaked in his personality. The look of Clerks, the harsh black and white, the static shots, the grimy quick stop isn't low budget. It's Smith putting his world on screen exactly as he lived it. Film theorist Peter Wolin talks about filmmakers leaving patterns, little reoccurring signs that give away their obsessions. Smith's signs are everywhere. Comic book posters, customers talking about Empire Strikes Back, Randall dropping Indiana Jones quotes. Even the way conversations ramble is part of his signature. Dialogue is especially fast, crude, hyper-specific. It's basically Smith's internal monologue turned into a film. If you watch Clerks and think, nobody talks like this, you're right. Nobody talks like this except Kevin Smith. And that's exactly the point. Professor Thomas Schatz says, genres have shorthand. Common setups, conflict, and clean resolutions. Clerks definitely fits the 90s slacker, comedy, bored 20-somethings, weird customers, and existential workplace misery. But I can do it. Just keep rolling. Don't pause. Don't pause at all. But Smith refuses the clean resolution part. The romance doesn't end neatly, the subplots drift off. Entire scenes stop the movie cold so characters can argue about the return of the Jedi. Instead of building to answers, Smith leans into everyday chaos, the low stakes, the dead-end feeling, the humor hiding inside monotony. It's slacker comedy, sure, but with all the tidy storytelling sanded off. One of the funniest things about Clerks is how often the movie just doesn't care about plot. Characters argue about Return of the Jedi for minutes on end, and the story just stops. If we switch back to Wolin for a second, Clerks becomes a whole little system of signs. The black and white isn't just an aesthetic, it signals, I'm not doing Hollywood. The posters on the walls, the customer interactions, the constant pop culture riffs, they're codes that mark this as Kevin Smith territory. Even the structure is a sign, beginning and ending on the store exterior, freeze-framed, like the day barely even mattered. It leaves you with the feeling that tomorrow will look the exact same. Scholars Sattler and Stanfield describe Kevin Smith as the ultimate independent fanboy. He didn't separate being a filmmaker from being a fan, he made fandom the point. In the 90s, fans started becoming valuable audiences, and Smith embraced that. He toured around answering fan questions, wrote comics, and built the View Ask Universe. The View Ask-and-Verse. Ask-a-winner-verse. That's right. Oh, yes. The View Ask-Universe. The shared world that all started in Clerks. His films reward you for being in on the joke. He's basically saying, if you get these references, this movie is for you. This movie. That fanboy identity isn't a side detail, it's brand of his authorship. Smith's whole career proves that being obsessed with things, movies, comics, pop culture can be a creative engine. Clerks is literally a fan making something for other fans. Quick stop, morning. Dante locked out, Randall cracking Indiana jokes, instant tone setter. Dante and Veronica, fast, messy dialogue, blending pop culture and relationships, pure Smith. Randall versus the band, cynicism, crude jokes, and meta humor all in one argument. Veronica leaving, no happy ending, no closure, just laugh continuing. Clerks works because it's unapologetically Kevin Smith. The signs, the jokes, the genre twists, the fanboy culture, they all build a world that feels handmade. It's a movie about nothing. Work, boredom, friends, and the little conversations that end up defining us.